What's Knife Mods here. Me and Wolfman Walsh. He's driving and I'm riding shotgun. But we are nearly to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, as you can see here. Yep, it's in sight, that blue building on the right there. But we got a bucket. Definitely going to check out some Rough Riders. What's number one on your list, man?
Well, I think when we go in the front door, Boker is just right to the right.
Ah, okay.
So I think that'll be first stop, and then we'll make our way up and around Bear and Sons, Rough Rider, Spider Coat's all right there. So
I'm definitely I've got some Spideys I'm going to look at. I didn't tell you this, but I do want to look at some of the K390 Spideys. So yeah, so we'll check in with y'all in a bit. We're not going to shoot in there, right? Up there.
I don't know. We'll shoot on the outside. We'll take some
yeah,
pictures.
we'll play it by ear. So yeah, we'll check in with you guys in a bit.
Well, here we are. We are parked and ready to go inside to the beloved jewel of our area, the Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Yes, sir.
Here in Sevierville. You just don't understand the scale of this place. I have my camera here zoomed out as far as it'll go, but just look at the people walking in. Look how tiny they get. The store, the store is huge. It's 4 floors. I say 3 floors of fun, 1 floor history. And if you've never been to Sevierville, this should be like a bucket list place you should go.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're in Sevierville and you don't stop by here, you've made a grave mistake.
Yeah. So I've got 3 or 4 knives. I'm ready to go try and see if they have them.
Yep.
I think you've got a couple as well. So
I'm going case hunting.
let's go case hunting. Let's do it.
That's pretty awesome.
Take a little video, send it to my wife. Hint, hint, Christmas is coming.
That is pretty sweet.
We've just exited Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. And I think we did pretty good. What do you think?
Successful haul, man. Successful.
Yeah.
I'm pretty pleased. We'll show y'all what we got in a minute here, but yeah, we both came out pretty good. And came out like bandits.
We got a lot of compliments on our hats today. So, and most of them were like, "Did you buy that here?" I'm like, "Sure didn't." If you want to go to hats, I'd say go to Cavender's.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, just, obviously it's like if you can afford to get something that's like, custom made, well, you're a richer man than I. But
right.
Cavender's has a great selection, and also they've got sales that come on every now and then that are just absurd.
So we had to exit the rear of the building. This place was packed today.
Yeah, it was wild.
We didn't do a lot of filming because of how many people were here, and people act weird when you do that. So,
right, yeah.
But we'll get back to the truck. We'll show you what we got. So we're back in the truck. We've made it to the end of our shopping day here at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. We just want to give you a little video here, or a little
A recap?
A recap.
Yeah.
Because this whole thing's video. English, it's hard. We're going to give you a little recap here of what we bought. Now, the funny thing is, what we bought were similar. Like, we both bought the vanilla Cokes.
Yep.
We both bought 2 identical knives and different handles.
We kind of thought we might do that anyway.
Yeah.
But I think we both came in. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Yeah.
And then we both bought another knife. Different knives, different genre, class.
Yep.
But we spent the exact same amount of money.
Yep.
I think it was like 4 cents difference between.
I think you were right though. You kept saying the whole day, "A universe is trying to tell me something."
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, we spend the exact same amount of money.
Yep.
That's weird.
And I found the knife there at the end of the day. I looked at several. Man,
Yeah.
I was having a hard time. I was like, I really like this and I really like this, but I don't want to spend this. And whew,
Yeah.
it's stressful.
When you knew it, you knew it.
And when you only get 3 hours to shop, it's hard. It's harder
No,
than
for
you
real
think.
though, it is. And the problem is their inventory is so huge.
Yeah.
Everything's right there in front of you. And not to mention that the store was slammed, so we were having to. The wait time was a little more than normal.
Yeah.
So you would spend a good deal of time just staring at the knife in the cabinet, just waiting for the salesperson to come help you. But
Let's start off with the 2 that are identical.
yeah, you want to do them at the same time?
Do them at the same time.
All right. We
Boom.
got the Rough Rider Aptas, and let me tell you, these are impressive.
Yeah, they are. Especially for the price. Now,
Yeah.
I got the copper one, and he's got the brass one there.
Yeah.
Some reason his was on sale.
Yeah, mine was $14.99, and
mine was $24.99. But I'm more than happy with it because as soon as we got up to the Rough Rider display or table there, and we got to play with them,
yeah.
It's great. I mean, you're better giving the details about that. So.
I mean, the walk and talk is fantastic, and there's no blade play. Now, what these are, they are obviously they're modern slip joints in the sense that they have modern hardware. You can adjust the pivot. The handle materials are brass and copper, which is not something you'd see on a normal traditional.
Yeah.
But they have the walk and talk that you'd expect of just a good old traditional.
Yeah.
Just really good. Y'all can hear it, I'm sure.
It makes a great sound.
It makes a great sound. Just nice clicky walk and talk, and no play. I'm so for $14, $25.
Nothing.
Good gracious. So we came in here knowing when to look at the Aptas, but we kind of had them in the back of our minds, I guess.
Yeah, they were like 3rd place. Like I
Yeah.
had 2 or 3 others. I was like, I'm gonna get that first.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when we handled them, it was just like, no, we got to get these.
Yeah.
This is a definite win. So yeah, guys, Aptas come highly recommended from us. All the ones we saw, the fit and finish was excellent, and the no wobble, back springs look great. I mean, it's really awesome.
And I looked at a Rough Rider Reserve, which was twice the money.
Yeah. You know what? I'd venture to speculate that these are made, with the same level of quality that the Reserve lines.
Yeah.
Because I have enough Reserves now to compare this to, and it screams Reserve. So I don't know what the story is there, but anyway, high quality knife for $25. I was going to add something to that, and I'm blanking out. Oh well.
Okay.
You want to take the next one?
I'm gonna go because I know I will be shorter. Because my details and my passion for what the other thing he bought is down here. He's up here. I'm down.
You got
here.
a great reason for buying this stuff.
I do. Well, yeah, I do have a great reason for buying this. The quintessential knife nowadays, the Civivi Elementum.
Yes.
Now, pretty much everybody's heard the Civivi Elementum. It's a household name. I think it was like Knife of the Year several years in a row.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know what steel this is in anymore. I don't remember. So I looked at.
I think it was D2, wasn't it?
It might be D2. I looked at several knives, and
D2.
Yep, Blackstone Wash D2.
Nice.
I looked at several knives and I was having a hard time.
Yeah, you looked at the MKM.
The MKM, the Grey Wolf Vox.
Yeah.
I looked at a Condor neck knife, which I've been waiting on for a year for this knife to be in stock somewhere. Knife Center got it like a month ago, and then Smoky Mountain Knife Works got it recently, and I was like, man, I really want to get that because I like the knife, I like the sheath. But when I was sitting there playing with it, I was like, the function and the purpose of this knife, am I going to carry it more than I would carry an actual folder?
Right.
man, it looks good, feels good, has a great story that goes with it. And then a honey badger. I was looking at the honey badger.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been talking up the honey badger, and so I went and played with the honey badger and really liked it. And then we were actually going back to the artisan counter.
Yeah, we were looking for the
Tacit.
The Tacit.
Yep. And they didn't have it in here. They had it online, but they didn't have it here in the store, which online is in the store.
They have a warehouse as well, so some stuff might be in there sometimes.
So I was looking at this artisan, and the guy was like, well, we've got the Civivi Elementum in fixed blade. And we're, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I looked down and saw this Elementum. And other than it being my preferred colors of garnet and really, we picked up his garnet and gold.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm talking about there. Most of my life revolves around garnet and gold. And so having a garnet handled Civivi Elementum, I was like, that's it, that's the one. And I was like, let's go, we're
not
done.
to mention the action on it's really good.
Yeah, great action. I actually like the weight. It's pretty light for the size. I mean, I have some other knives that are a little heavier. I'm actually pretty stoked with it. So so those are my two, the copper Apta and the garnet black D2 Stonewash Civivi Elementum.
Yes, sir. All right, well, my main one is, I'm pretty excited about it. It's a case trapper, but it's a pilot run.
Now, that was an understatement. Him going, I'm pretty excited about it. No, he saw it and was like, oh, yeah.
It's pretty sweet. So it's a pilot run. I don't know much, actually, to be honest with you, about this material. It feels like micarta that's been dyed in a weird way. When I look up more information, I'll put a card in here or something with it. But what I like about it, let's see if I can get the camera to focus on it. Or it might be focused. It might just be that I can't see. I'm getting older. First of all, since it's a pilot run, the shield's unmarked. So you have this beautiful Tony Bose. Y'all know I'm always talking about Tony Bose. Beautiful Tony Bose-esque shield here. I absolutely love it. With no case marking on it whatsoever. And, guys, the fit and finish on this thing, and all the ones they had, because I handled the display model and two others, fit and finish is so good. There's no blade wobble at all, man. The pull is like, for case, so if we're talking like a scale of 10, this pull's like a 7, which is, to me, a perfect pull is around 8. Okay, I need to elaborate. 1 being super light, you barely touch it and the blade flies open.
Right.
10 being rip your fingernails off heavy. I like an 8. I like a heavy pull. This is a heavy pull for a case. So I don't know. I'm just thrilled about it. So anyways, here's our main clip. And if we turn it around, it says, pilot test run, which I'm not super thrilled about. And I told Walsh, I'm like, man, I kind of want to grind that off. But he was like, dude, you serious? It's like, come on, man, that's part of it. So the saleswoman who was helping us was explaining to me that a lot of the time on these pilot runs, they put a little bit more effort into them. And they're seeking to impress, future buyers. And I guess as well as the people who are carrying the knife. So Walsh is like, I don't know, man, that's kind of like a badge of honor almost, you know? So I think he's talked me into leaving it. And I'm sure you case purists, if you're watching this, y'all will agree with him.
I just like your description of it, though.
It just screams at you.
Talk
about a billboard. So that's the main clip point blade. Just awesome. No play. Of course, these are, well, I don't know this, but I'm assuming they're stainless. I'm sure it's cases 420 HC. Here's our spay. Yes, these are stainless, so it's got to be 420 HC. But yeah, beautiful little spay. Not little, that's a big spay. But yeah, guys, I'm just stoked. I love the color scheme. That red, white, and blue kind of almost like a tie-dye effect. But I love that color scheme. It's smooth, by the way. It's not rough micarta, if that's truly what it is. It's smooth. Could be G10. It may very well be G10, guys. But yeah, it feels great and just looks beautiful. I love the look. So yeah, so that was my haul. The Apta in brass and the case trapper. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know what this is called. I'll find out. We'll get a card in here. You'll see it. Yeah. Oh, one other note, though, I wanted to bring up about case, guys. I was specifically looking for a back pocket. The saleswoman informed me there are a lot of patterns that are about to go be
There was like 6 or 7 on that list. Yeah.
Panama Trapper was a big one, and that's one that I've always admired. I don't carry one because it's pretty huge, but it's a cool trapper design. It's based off of, again, one of Bose's patterns. That one's getting the axe. Excuse me. Along with several others. But anyway, so yeah, guys, if y'all want to do some case shopping, now's the time to do it. But yeah, so good haul. Good haul.
Well, you know what we didn't do to start the day?
What's that?
A pocket check.
I know. Okay.
What were you carrying beforehand?
Let me show you. All right, hang on now. One case, the sow belly Stockman and giraffe bone. This has been a
kind of a staple recently.
Staple. I love this knife. Yeah, this is a great knife. I carried this one on our hiking video, and I still love it. It's just an awesome knife. And that giraffe bone is beautiful, and a little nicer on the pile side. Yeah. This side's a little more rough, but it's a beautiful knife. And main blade. Hang on a minute. We'll do back pocket. Back pocket blade is always, or almost always, the Microtech Ultratech. They had a lot of cool Microtechs in stock.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, if you're looking for a Microtech, they've got some great ones right now. Ultratech. And lastly, main blade, the modded Cold Steel 8010. I got to come up with a new name. And actually, since we last talked about it, I extended it was originally like right here. Yeah. The rock part carving.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
So anyway, what you got today, man?
Well, we're in my truck. So I've got my solo carry. I just had one knife in the pocket today, but then I've got my truck knife as well.
So my stuff, so you can get to that too.
My pocket carry. It's the weekend. I always carry it a little bit bigger on the weekend. So that Adamas 275 there.
Nice.
I love this. My adult fidget flipper. And then my truck knife. My truck knife is my Leatherman Wave. This pretty much stays in the truck with me, or Leatherman Wave Plus. Stays in the truck with me at all times, and I take it on vacations. And then kind of a truck knife, but I typically carry it. I didn't carry it on me today because I went to church this morning, and people look at you funny when you carry this on your belt at church. So yeah, this is my Boker Madman. Yeah. In the D2, and kind of a staple. It's been on the belt a lot recently. Man. So, but yeah, so I had that one in the truck today, and then my Leatherman. So nice. Man, that was quite the haul. Oh, we did get one other thing.
Vanilla coats. Oh yeah, we got some pork rinds.
We got some pork rinds to eat on the way home.
Bourbon Sweet Heat, I think, right?
Yep, Bourbon Sweet Heat.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna crack into these. We're gonna head home, but thanks for coming along with us. Guys. This has been a good day.
This is a good run, man.
We don't get to do this very often.
No. The sad thing is we're like 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
But we just don't have the time, you know. So yeah, good day. Thank you for driving, sir.
No problem.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we will catch up with y'all soon. Let us know what y'all thought about the picks, and yeah, any thoughts on the Aptas in particular, or if you know anything about this case, holler at me. But yeah, guys, we'll see y'all soon.
Take care.
I'm leaning.
So see, Katie says I'm no legs and all torso. So when I'm sitting, I look bigger.
Tall. You sit tall.
I sit tall. But
see, I don't know what I am.
All legs and no torso?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I'm
not much of neither. Am I in there?
You're in there.
Let's just take it, man. Let's go.
All right, it's been going.
That's fine.
You got all that.
All right. Typical. It's typical. Well, you want to start off here?
I'll start us off.
All right, guys. I just said you would start us off, and I started.
Sure did.
You start. You go.
Come for the show. Stay for the laugh track at the end.